The only way to do great work is to love what you do, by Steve Jobs. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams, by Eleanor Roosevelt. Don't watch the clock, do what it does. Keep going, by Sam Levinson. Your time is limited. Don't waste it living someone else's life, by Steve Jobs. Believe you can and you're halfway there, by Theodore Roosevelt. The harder the battle, the sweeter the victory, by Les Brown. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts, by Winston Churchill. You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream, by C.S. Lewis. Start where you are. Use what you have. Do what you can, by Arthur Ashe. Don't let yesterday take up too much of today, by Will Rogers. It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop, by Confucius. Everything you've ever wanted is on the other side of fear, by George Adair. Dream big and dare to fail, by Norman Vaughn. Act as if what you do makes a difference. It does, by William James. Success usually comes to those who are too busy to be looking for it, by Henry David Thoreau. I find that the harder I work, the more luck I seem to have, by Thomas Jefferson. Don't be pushed around by the fears in your mind. Be led by the dreams in your heart, by Roy T. Bennett. Believe in yourself and all that you are. Know that there is something inside you that is greater than any obstacle, by Christian D. Larson. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing, by Walt Disney. Opportunities don't happen, you create them, by Chris Grosser. Success is not how high you have climbed, but how you make a positive difference to the world, by Roy T. Bennett. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great, by Zig Ziglar. Success is walking from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm, by Winston Churchill. Hardships often prepare ordinary people for an extraordinary destiny, by C.S. Lewis. What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us, by Ralph Waldo Emerson. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today, by Franklin D. Roosevelt. Your present circumstances don't determine where you can go. They merely determine where you start, by Nido Qubein. Keep your face always toward the sunshine, and shadows will fall behind you, by Walt Whitman. The only place where success comes before work is in the dictionary, by Vidal Sassoon. Perseverance is not a long race. It's many short races one after the other, by Walter Elliott. Don't count the days, make the days count, by Muhammad Ali. The only impossible journey is the one you never begin, by Tony Robbins. Small daily improvements over time lead to stunning results, by Robin Sharma. Your life does not get better by chance, it gets better by change, by Jim Rohn. If you're going through hell, keep going, by Winston Churchill. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, by Wayne Gretzky. It always seems impossible until it's done, by Nelson Mandela. The secret of getting ahead is getting started, by Mark Twain. I am not a product of my circumstances. I am a product of my decisions, by Stephen Covey. Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. If you love what you are doing, you will be successful, by Albert Schweitzer. Strength doesn't come from what you can do. It comes from overcoming the things you once thought you couldn't, by Ricky Rogers. The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. By Confucius. Motivation is what gets you started. Habit is what keeps you going. By Jim Rohn. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. By Lao Tzu. You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. By Les Brown. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow is our doubts of today. By Franklin D. Roosevelt. What you get by achieving your goals is not as important as what you become by achieving your goals. By Zig Ziglar. Success is not in what you have, but who you are. By Bo Bennett. If you can dream it, you can do it. By Walt Disney. The best revenge is massive success. By Frank Sinatra. It's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get up. By Vince Lombardi. Your attitude, not your aptitude, will determine your altitude. By Zig Ziglar. Don't wait for the right opportunity. Create it. By George Bernard Shaw. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of success. By Arianna Huffington. Success is a state of mind. If you want success, start thinking of yourself as a success. By Joyce Brothers. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. By Lao Tzu. In the midst of chaos, there is also opportunity. By Sun Tzu. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. By Confucius. Do not follow where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. By Muriel Strode. The best way to predict the future is to invent it. By Alan Kay. Do what you can with all you have, wherever you are. By Theodore Roosevelt. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. By Zig Ziglar. Don't let yesterday take up too much of today. By Will Rogers. It's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get up. By Vince Lombardi. Success is walking from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. By Winston Churchill. The only difference between ordinary and extraordinary is that little extra. By Jimmy Johnson. It is easy to hate, and it is difficult to love. This is how the whole scheme of things works. All good things are difficult to achieve, and bad things are very easy to get. By Confucius. Thank you for watching. We hope these quotes inspired you to chase your dreams and overcome challenges. Like, share, and subscribe for more motivational content. Keep believing in yourself and striving for greatness.